Get ready for an epic 24 hours of non-stop adventure at Changi Airport in June 2025. From thrilling rides to mesmerizing light shows, exciting games and activities, live music, delicious food, and so much more. This is an event you won't want to miss, so let's get started. In the heart of Singapore lies Changi Airport, a world-renowned travel hub that has been voted the best airport in the world for 8 years running. But did you know that in June 2025, Changi Airport will come alive with an incredible 24-hour festival of fun and excitement? That's right. We are talking about 24 hours of non-stop, an annual event that celebrates the spirit of adventure and the joy of travel. And this year's edition promises to be the biggest and best yet. Now here's what you need to know. The 24 hours of non-stop adventure at Changi Airport is happening from Friday, June 2025 at 12 a.m. to Saturday, June 2025 at 11:59 p.m. The event is free for all visitors to the airport, and there is something for everyone to enjoy. Whether you are a thrill seeker, a foodie, or just looking for a fun time, this event has it all. The highlight of the event is the spectacular fireworks display that will light up the night sky above Terminal 3. This breathtaking display is set to iconic music and showcases some of the most beautiful fireworks in the world. It is truly a sight to behold, and not something you want to miss. In addition to the fireworks, there will be a series of other exciting activities taking place throughout the day and night. These include carnival games, inflatable slides and obstacle courses, live music performances, and DJ sets. There will also be plenty of food and beverage options available with a wide range of local and international flavors to choose from. But the fun doesn't stop there. The 24 hours of non-stop event also features a special appearance by renowned adventurer Bear Grylls. He will be sharing his exciting tales of survival and adventure and giving away prizes to lucky members of the public. This is a rare opportunity to meet one of the world's most famous explorers and hear about his incredible journeys firsthand. So don't miss out. Here's a closer look at some of the exciting activities and attractions that will be featured at the 24 hours of non-stop event. Get ready to experience the ultimate adventure. The first attraction is the Skyfall, a gravity-defying roller coaster ride that will take you on a thrilling journey through the terminal. This unique ride is specially designed for the 24 hours of non-stop event and promises to be an adrenaline-filled experience that you won't forget. Soaring through the air at high speeds, you'll enjoy panoramic views of the airport and its surroundings. Don't miss this chance to feel the wind in your hair and the rush of excitement as you scream through the twists and turns of this amazing roller coaster. Next up is the Terminal Trick, a captivating light and sound show that will transform the terminal into a mesmerizing wonderland. As darkness falls, the terminal will come alive with vibrant colors and dazzling effects that will leave you in awe. This unforgettable display is set to a soundtrack of iconic pop hits and promises to be a feast for the eyes and ears. Sit back, relax, and let the enchanting visuals and catchy tunes transport you to another world. For those looking for a more interactive experience, the carnival games and inflatable slides and obstacle courses are sure to be a hit. Test your skills and aim for the top prize at the carnival games, or get your adrenaline pumping by tackling the inflatable slides and obstacle courses. These fun-filled activities are suitable for all ages and are a great way to create lasting memories with friends and family. No adventure is complete without some tasty treats, and the 24 hours of non-stop event has you covered. Indulge in a wide range of local and international flavors at the food and beverage stalls located throughout the terminal. From mouth-watering barbecue to refreshing ice-cold cocktails, there is something to satisfy every craving. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the delicious flavors while soaking up the lively atmosphere. If you're a fan of live entertainment, then the live music performances and DJ sets are not to be missed. Talented musicians and DJs will be performing throughout the event, creating a festive atmosphere that will keep you dancing all night long. So grab a drink, find a seat, and let the infectious beats and soulful tunes move you to the rhythm. The 24 hours of non-stop event at Changi Airport is set to be a spectacular celebration of adventure, excitement, and the joy of travel. With its unique attractions, thrilling activities, and unforgettable experiences, this event promises to be a memorable one for all who attend. So mark your calendars for June 2025 and get ready for an epic adventure at Changi Airport. Now let's talk about some of the incredible prizes that will be up for grabs during the 24 hours of non-stop event. One lucky winner will have the chance to win a trip for two to an exotic destination. Imagine relaxing on pristine beaches, exploring ancient ruins, or venturing into the heart of a vibrant city. This once-in-a-lifetime opportunity is just waiting for you. Don't miss out on this chance to create unforgettable memories with your loved ones. But that's not all. There will also be plenty of other prizes to be won, including gift hampers, gadgets, and merchandise. No matter what your interests are, there is something for everyone at the 24 hours of non-stop event. So make sure to participate in the various activities and games to increase your chances of winning these amazing prizes. Who knows, you might just be the next lucky winner. To make the most of your experience at the 24 hours of non-stop event, here are some tips and recommendations. First, plan your route and activities in advance. With so much to see and do, it's important to make the most of your time. Check out the event map and schedule to identify the activities that interest you and plan your route accordingly. This will help you avoid any unnecessary delays or missed activities. Next, book your accommodation and transportation in advance. If you plan to stay overnight, it's essential to book your hotel or Airbnb well in advance. The event is expected to attract a large crowd, and prices may surge closer to the date. Similarly, if you plan to travel from out of town, it's advisable to book your transportation tickets in advance to secure the best deals and availability. Finally, pack accordingly. The 24 hours of non-stop event will take place rain or shine, so it's important to pack accordingly. Bring a backpack with essentials such as water, snacks, a phone charger, and a portable battery pack. You may also want to bring a change of clothes, sunscreen, and an umbrella or raincoat, depending on the weather forecast. By being prepared, you can ensure that you have a comfortable and enjoyable experience at the event. So there you have it, folks. The 24 hours of non-stop adventure at Changi Airport in June 2025 is set to be an epic celebration of adventure, excitement, and the joy of travel. With its unique attractions, thrilling activities, and unforgettable experiences, this event promises to be a memorable one for all who attend. Don't miss out on this chance to create lasting memories with your loved ones. Mark your calendars for June 2025 and get ready for an epic adventure at Changi Airport. Changi Airport is voted the best airport in the world multiple years in a row. But what's it really like to transit here? Like, what are the terminals like? How long will it actually take me to get through immigration and security? And most importantly, what is there to do while I'm waiting for my flight? Well, today we are going to find out what it's really like to transit through Changi Airport like a pro. This is an updated video of my previous one that I made about a year ago, because things have changed a lot. First of all, Singapore has opened its borders, and visa restrictions have been lifted. So now anyone who can get a flight to Singapore can enter the country. So if you're transiting through Changi, you can actually choose to make a stop in Singapore and explore the city while you're waiting for your connecting flight. Secondly, I'm going to be sharing some new hacks and tips that I found out since my last visit so that your transit experience can be even smoother and more enjoyable. Okay, let's dive right into it. Changi Airport is made up of 4 terminals, Terminal 1, 2, 3, and 4, and they are all connected by an automated people mover called the CAT, or the Changi Airport train. The trains come every 2 minutes. So it only takes a couple of minutes to get from one terminal to another. If you haven't checked in for your flight, then you will need to go through check-in, immigration, and security before you can enter the transit area. Now, since I had already checked in for my flight online, I didn't have to queue at the check-in counter. Instead, I headed straight to the immigration counter, where I noticed 3 separate lines. One for citizens and second-day visitors, one for short-term visitors, and one for transit passengers. Since I was transiting, I joined the transit line, which had no one in it. It was super quick and efficient, and I was through in less than 5 minutes. Then I went to the security check where I put my bags through the scanner and walked through the body scanner. I was surprised when I saw this cute little robot dog sitting at the security check area. This is a pepper robot, and it's used to help guide passengers to the right security line. Once through security, I made my way to the departure level to wait for my flight. The next terminal, T4, is the newest terminal, and it serves mostly low-cost airlines. However, you can still use the free Wi-Fi to browse the internet there. So it's perfect to grab a cup of coffee and catch up on some emails. But the fun part is the butterfly garden. There are over 1,000 beautiful butterflies from more than 40 species housed in this glass dome, and it is absolutely breathtaking. What's even cooler is that you can walk right in and surround yourself with all these beautiful winged creatures. Now, you might think that it's just a bunch of butterflies fluttering around, but it's actually a lot more than that. For instance, did you know that butterflies can sense danger through vibrations? Because they don't have very good eyesight. They also sense danger through vibrations. So when you walk near them, they'll feel the vibrations through the ground, and they'll know to fly away before you accidentally land on them. You see, butterflies are very fragile creatures, so instead of just letting people walk by and potentially harming them, the staff at the airport have designed the butterfly garden to be as safe for the butterflies as possible. They do this by placing plants and flowers around the garden that produce a lot of vibrations. When the butterflies land on these plants, they can sense the danger and fly away before anything bad can happen. Also, the staff at the airport are constantly cleaning the butterfly garden so that there is always fresh air and water for the butterflies to drink. This helps to keep the butterflies healthy and happy, which means that they live longer and are more likely to breed. And that's why you can see so many beautiful butterflies in the garden at any given time. But if you want to learn more about butterflies, there are also a lot of informative signs throughout the garden that tell you all about them. I loved walking around the garden and learning all this stuff. It's truly a unique experience. Next, I headed to the Jewel. I took the free cat train from T1 to T2, then transferred to the free Jewel shuttle bus to get to the terminal. The Jewel is the newest addition to Changi Airport, and it is home to the famous Rain Vortex, the world's tallest indoor waterfall. But it's also got a lot of other cool stuff to offer. For starters, there's the movie theater where you can catch a movie for just $2. There's also a gym if you want to work off some of that plain food you've been eating. And if you just want to relax, there's plenty of comfortable seating available throughout the terminal. I decided to sit down and refresh a bit before heading to my gate. Now I thought the butterfly garden in T4 was amazing, but the terminal itself is even cooler. It's definitely a great place to kill time while you're waiting for your flight. I grabbed a bite to eat before making my way to my gate. The next terminal is T3, which is home to the famous Super Tree Grove. These giant vertical gardens are a major tourist attraction in Singapore, and they are definitely worth checking out if you have the time. But what if you don't have enough time to go all the way to T3 just to take a look? Well, you're in luck because there is a viewing platform right here in T2 that gives you a perfect view of the super trees. I love how the trees are lit up at night, and it looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. Just make sure you bring a sweater because it can get pretty chilly at night. And yes, if you are connecting in Singapore and have time to spare, you can leave the airport and explore the city. All you need to do is head to the information desk and ask for a tourist pass. They will give you a map and tell you all about the different places you can visit while you're in Singapore. It's a great way to see the city, and I highly recommend it if you have the time. After killing some time, I made my way to my gate. The next terminal is T1, which is where I caught my connecting flight. Overall, I think Changi Airport is an amazing airport, and I would definitely choose to transit here again. It's clean, efficient, and has everything you could possibly need. Plus, it's surrounded by beautiful gardens and has a great selection of shops and restaurants. You can easily spend a day here without getting bored. I spent 24 hours at Changi Airport, and it was one of the most relaxing days I've had in a long time. But there are so many hidden secrets that most people don't know about. I flew into Singapore with a layover, and I was debating between spending the 18 hours in the terminal or just going straight to the city and spending the night there. A quick Google search revealed that it is possible to get a visa on arrival in Singapore if you have a connecting flight and at least 6 hours before your next flight departs. So I thought, why not make the most out of my layover and turn this 18 hours into 24 hours? And that is when I discovered the secret number one. You can get a free visa on arrival if you have at least 6 hours between your connecting flights in Singapore. This gives you enough time to explore the city or even take a day trip outside of the city like Malaysia or even Indonesia. And all you need to do is head over to the immigration counter and let them know you'd like to apply for a free visa on arrival. Secret number two, Changi Airport is ranked as one of the best airports in the world. Not only does it have duty-free shops and an amazing selection of food, but they also have butterfly gardens and a really cool indoor waterfall. Plus, you can even book a hotel inside the airport and sleep before catching your next flight. If you're looking for a place to refresh and recharge during your layover, head over to Terminal 1, Level 6, above the departure check-in area. Here you'll find Ambu Hotel, which has rooms starting at $399 Singapore dollars for a solo traveler. Or you can get the family suite for $899 Singapore dollars, which comes with 2 bedrooms and a living room. The airport hotel has floor-to-ceiling windows, so you can wake up to a beautiful view of the tarmac and all the action. And now for secret number 3, you can actually walk from Terminal 1 to Terminal 3 by walking across the tarmac. All you have to do is follow the signs that say Transfer Walkway, and you will eventually arrive at the other terminal. Just make sure you have your passport and your boarding pass handy because airport security will be checking. It takes about 15 minutes to walk from one terminal to the next. And I love how seamless it is. You basically just walk right through the airport, and then the other terminal appears. As soon as I got to Terminal 3, I headed straight over to Jewel Changi, which is a giant indoor waterfall in the center of the terminal. They also have an amazing selection of restaurants here, so I grabbed some lunch before heading back to Terminal 1 to pick up my rental car. Secret number 4, you can rent a car in Changi Airport. That way you can drive around the island during your layover. If you plan to explore Singapore, renting a car is probably the easiest way to get around the country. There are several companies you can choose from inside the airport like Hertz, Avis, and Budget. Once I picked up my rental car, I headed over to the first destination on my list, which was Gardens by the Bay. This attraction is made up of 3 parts: the Super Tree Grove, the Flower Dome, and the Cloud Forest. If you're short on time, I would recommend skipping the Cloud Forest because it is quite a hike to get there, and instead head straight to the Flower Dome and the Super Tree Grove. The super trees are these huge metal structures that look like Christmas trees, but they're definitely more futuristic and high-tech. And if you look closely, you can see that each tree has a ring of lights surrounding it. At night, these lights come on and the trees light up, making for a really beautiful sight. Secret number 5, you can actually dine under the stars in the middle of the Super Tree Grove. If you look up top, you'll see these platforms surrounded by the super trees. These platforms are actually restaurants, and you can book a table in advance. If you want to dine here, it is a little pricey. Most of the dishes are around $30, but I think it's worth it because of the ambiance and the unique experience. There are also cheaper options around the base of the super trees. You can grab food from the hawker centers or fast food restaurants and then picnic on the grass. Secret number 6, you can actually walk around the entire island of Singapore in under 24 hours. This may sound crazy, but it is true. I did it myself and I walked over 50,000 steps. To get to the next part of my adventure, I drove about an hour north to Woodlands Checkpoint. This is the immigration checkpoint between Singapore and Malaysia. Since I have a Malaysian passport, I can enter Singapore without a visa, but I still need to go through immigration and customs. The Woodlands checkpoint is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it's usually pretty busy. But once you get through immigration and customs, you'll be on the other side of the checkpoint, and this is where you'll start your adventure. The first stop on my walking tour was Kranji War Memorial Park. This park is dedicated to the soldiers who died in World War II. It's a peaceful place to reflect and remember those who have passed away. If you're traveling with kids, I would skip this attraction because it's kind of dark and somber. Instead, you can take them to Coney Island, which is a really fun amusement park. Secret number 7, you can camp out on Coney Island. Coney Island is a really fun place to let loose and enjoy yourself. There are plenty of hiking trails and picnic areas where you and your family can relax. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can even go kayaking or canoeing. And if you want to camp out on Coney Island, all you need to do is book a campsite online. There are several different types of campsites you can choose from, including tent sites, RV sites, and even glamping sites. As soon as the sun went down, I headed over to East Coast Park where I watched the sunset and took some drone footage of the beach. Next up, I walked along the beach all the way to the Marina Barrage. This is a really cool structure that was built to keep the Marina Bay from silting up. The Marina Barrage also has a walking path along the top, which gives you great views of the bay and the city skyline. Secret number 8, you can watch the sunset at McRitchie Reservoir. I love this place because it's so tranquil and peaceful. Watching the sunset over the water is truly magical, and it's a great way to end a busy day. There are also plenty of hiking trails around the reservoir if you're looking to get some exercise. And for the last leg of my adventure, I walked all the way down south to Sentosa Island. Sentosa is known for its beaches, its theme parks, and its nightlife. There are plenty of things to do here, but I was too exhausted to do anything. So I just walked around the island and took in the sights. One of the most popular attractions on Sentosa is Universal Studios Singapore. I didn't go to the theme park, but I did walk around the outside of it just to get a feel for what it's like. Another popular attraction on Sentosa is SEA Aquarium. I didn't go inside the aquarium, but I did walk around the outside of it, and I saw plenty of fish just by looking through the windows. After I explored all of Sentosa Island, I headed back to Changi Airport to drop off my rental car and catch my flight. Overall, I loved my 24 hours in Changi Airport. It's such a convenient place to lay over because you can get a free visa on arrival. There are so many cool things to do here, like exploring the terminals, watching the waterfall light up, or even staying at the airport hotel. And if you have more time, you can even take a day trip to Malaysia or Indonesia. In today's video, we're going to be talking about what to do when you have extra time at Singapore's Changi Airport. This video is part of my travel guide series for Changi Airport. I've already made a video covering how to get through immigration, baggage handling, and customs in Singapore, as well as a separate video on where to find the best food at Changi Airport. So definitely check those out if you haven't seen them yet. If you are planning to transit or have a layover in Singapore, and you have more than 6 hours between your connecting flights, then it is possible to leave the airport and explore the city before heading to your next destination. But in this video, I'm going to focus on what to do in the airport itself. The cool thing about Changi Airport is that it's not just a place to pass through on your way to or from somewhere else, but it is an experience in itself. There are tons of free things to do here, and most of them don't even require you to leave the terminal. If you have less than 6 hours until your next flight, you should watch this video on where to find the best food at Changi Airport because that will be the best use of your time. But if you have over 6 hours and you're already done with all of your shopping and eating, then this video is for you. Now, depending on which terminal your connecting flight is going to depart from, you may need to take a free shuttle bus between terminals. I would recommend checking this website beforehand so you don't get caught out by a surprise shuttle bus ride. So the first thing that you can do if you have some extra time at Changi Airport is head over to the free 24-hour transit hotel. It is called the Ambassador Transit Hotel, and it is located in Terminal 3. To get there, take the free shuttle bus from any of the other terminals, and just let the driver know that you're headed to the hotel. They will drop you off right outside. To stay at the hotel, you just need to show them your passport and flight itinerary. You can stay for free for up to 5 hours. If you want to stay longer, it costs 55 Singapore dollars per hour. The hotel has private rooms with comfortable beds and also shared dormitories if you're traveling on a budget. The rooms come equipped with everything you might need, including towels, a safe, a mini fridge, and free Wi-Fi. The bathrooms are shared, but they are always very clean. I have stayed here several times, and it is such a convenient place to refresh before catching your next flight. You can book a stay here online, but I always just show up and see if they have availability. Since you can only stay for 5 hours for free, it is always available. The second thing that you can do if you have extra time at Changi Airport is head over to the terminal that the Butterfly Garden is located in. The free shuttle bus runs frequently and takes around 5 minutes to get there. The Butterfly Garden is open 24 hours a day, and you can spend a few hours wandering around and taking in the beautiful scenery. There are hundreds of different types of butterflies and also koi fish that you can feed. Just remember to bring some cash with you so you can buy fish food. Another cool thing to do while you're in the airport is to check out the free movie theaters. There are 2 of them, one in Terminal 2 and another in Terminal 3. They are both 24 hours, so you can go whenever you have some free time. You just need to download the free Movie SG app and select which movie you want to watch. Then show the QR code on your phone to the staff at the entrance and you're good to go. Next up is the Jewel Osago. Now, if you're watching this video because you have a long layover and you're thinking about leaving the airport to go see the Jewel Osago, don't bother. It takes at least an hour to get there from the airport, and it is really crowded. Unless you have a lot of time on your hands, I would say it's not worth it. Instead, you can head over to Terminal 1 and walk around the sunflower and cactus gardens, which are both free to enter. The sunflower garden is full of friendly staff who love to interact with visitors, so you'll probably end up making some new friends while you're there. The cactus garden has hundreds of different types of cacti, and it's also a great place to take some photos. Moving on, something else you can do during your layover is visit the free museums in the airport. Changi Airport has 3 free museums: the History Museum, the Kinetic Museum, and the Time Travelers Museum. My favorite is the History Museum because it tells the story of Singapore from the 1960s to the present day. You can learn all about the country's independence and how it became the thriving metropolis that it is today. The Kinetic Museum is all about interactive exhibits that play with your sense of balance and perception. It's a lot of fun, and also a great place to take some Instagram-worthy photos. The Time Travelers Museum is full of vintage artifacts from the 1800s to the 1950s. It's a great place to learn about Singapore's colonial past and also take some photos. All of these museums are free to enter, but some of the exhibits do cost money. And speaking of free stuff, you can also get a free 30-minute foot massage at the airport. You just need to download the free iChangi app and make a reservation in advance. It's super easy. The free massages are offered on a first-come, first-served basis, and you must arrive 10 minutes early for your appointment. The foot massages are given by trained masseuses, and it's a great way to relax before your next flight. Another thing that you can do if you have extra time at Changi Airport is to check out the free fitness center. It's located in Terminal 3, and it's open 24 hours a day. The gym is fully equipped with everything you might need for a good workout, including free weights, weight machines, and cardio equipment. There are also plenty of yoga mats and towels for you to use. If you don't have your workout clothes with you, don't worry. You can rent a set for free at the front desk. The gym also has showers if you want to freshen up before your next flight. Last but not least is the SkyTrain. This is a train that takes you around the entire airport, and it is completely free. The SkyTrain is a great way to see the different terminals and also get some exercise. It runs every few minutes, and the journey around the airport takes about 15 minutes. You can get on the SkyTrain at any of the stations, and it is a great way to get around. All right, so those are 8 things that you can do if you have extra time at Changi Airport. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that it will help you make the most out of your layover. If you are looking for more things to do in Singapore, I have a full travel guide on my blog. The link is provided below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.